Hello, Andy here again. I'm talking about family addiction. There's all different kinds of addictions, if I'm honest. There's sex addiction, there's gambling addiction, there's cocaine addiction, there's alcohol addiction, there's shopping addiction, there's a cash addiction, there's work addiction, there's all different kinds. Um, Sex addiction, porn addiction, so it covers everything, drugs and alcohol addiction, but it affects the families is quite different and quite, so you get the family members, and the family members, you know, sort of mimic the addiction behaviours. So the addict or alcoholic will be dishonest, the family member will be dishonest, the addict or the alcoholic will um, keep secrets, and so will the family members. Try and shove it under the carpet. The British step up away. And it's about it's about controlling as well. The addict to be controlling, the family member to be controlling. Secretive, not telling the neighbours and not letting anyone else in. The same as the addict and the alcoholic. You mimic them behaviours. The family members do too. So I can just talk about myself. So I was in addiction for 30 years, and so was my family, my sisters, and my mum and my stepdad and my dad. They had to put up with all my bullshit, and some of my kids as well. They did as well. To be honest, I had to put up with all my bullshit, and the people look down on people in addiction. I let's find the right words here. Don't be self-righteous and think that it won't happen to you or one of your family members, because it can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter about the star, who it is. Amy Winehouse, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley. They all had addictions. Eminem. And some of them are in recovery, some of them are dead. And that's the nature of the illness. And for me, what I've seen in my addiction is where a person can go to an animal level to express himself in addiction, that the addiction takes over the brain, and just, you don't care. Do you know what I mean? Where the addiction, what I've seen in my life is where it'll turn a girl into a prostitute to sell her own body for a fix to make sure she's not sick. You know what I mean? What sort of person would do that to themselves? And the general public would be like, can't understand it. Why would she sell her body? Why would she be a prostitute? Why would she do this? Why would she do that? Why would she not get clean for the kids? She can't get clean for the kids. She can't get clean for herself, never mind the kids. And it's the same with my own experience as well. The animal level of running into a chemist to rob some nappies to sell for a bag of heroin so you don't feel sick. What sort of person's going to do that? What sort of person is going to be made himself homeless and have heroin and crack in his hand, no coat on his back, just a t-shirt, pissing down the rain, and he's happy as Larry, thinking, I've got my drugs. What sort of right person in the right frame of mind would think like that? What sort of person would think, I wish I wouldn't wake up tomorrow. I don't want to wake up ever again. I've had enough of this life. And it's just not me that thought like that in addiction. I've heard it many, 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 many times where people have tried to take their own lives, me included, only to wake up in an hospital with a nurse around me, bringing me back alive, and me just swearing at my head, not being grateful at all for the woman that's just saved my life. All I can think about is I've got to go back out there and I've got to find a fix so I don't be sick. And how mad is that? How insane is that? To wake up in an hospital that just saved your life, and all you want to do is go out and use. Who in the right mind's going to do that? Someone that's controlled by a substance. Who's going to make themselves homeless on purpose and live on the streets? Who's going to put a needle in their arm? Who's going to eat out of bin sheds and skips because they can't afford food? You sink to animal level and the family watch. The family try and rescue you by giving you money, by giving you food, by taking you in their house. And you repay them by robbing them blind, being dishonest, and using the fact that they're your mother or your sisters or your brothers or your father. The addiction that lives inside your mind will use that power to say to myself, my mum loves me, she'll give me money. My sister loves me, she'll give me money. My dad loves me, he'll give me money. And that's how cunning, baffling and powerful and insidious it is in your head. And it uses the parent, not just one day, but uses them for 30 years solid. And for a parent to watch their child, or their child to watch their parent, or the sister to watch the brother, or the brother to watch the sister, or the parent to watch the child destroying themselves inside out for 30 years, going to jail, being called to numerous suicide attempts, being called to numerous times when the doctors have read me last rites at the bed, and my parents have come from Nottingham to see me into Liverpool, and I'm sat up in a bed, and if you know, a few hours later they were calling him saying he's going to die, he's been read his last rites. Or another time when my parents are being called out to say that someone's just attempted to murder your son and threw him off a balcony, and they come, you know, time and time again. They're just wondering when they're going to get that call to say he's dead. When are you going to get that call? They've had the call to say that he's been arrested with large amounts of quality of substance, of a controlled substance, and then they see their only son go to jail, or their only mother, or their only father, or their only sister, or their only, you know, family member, and I'm watching these people kill themselves inside out. You think that they woke up one day and go, I'm going to be an addict now for the rest of my life, I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to be in bin sheds, I'm going to start putting needles in my arm, I'm going to be catching hepatitis C on HIV, I'm going to do this on purpose, just to in spite and get my family back. Do you know what I mean? Just to do this on purpose and set all this upset in your family. Nah. Family members are often baffled or confused by what's gone on. They blame themselves. You know, after them trying to rescue it, it's like blaming themselves. And then some people, some parents, enable them by giving them money and saying I'll give them money every single day. They think they can control the situation and make the son or the daughter better, but it can't. The only thing that could make anyone better is probably people that's already been through it themselves. Rescuing's a big thing for family members. Enabling is a big thing for family members. Controlling is a big thing for family members. And blaming others as well. If he hadn't hung around with them people, he wouldn't be like that. If he hadn't hung with that lad, it's his fault. You know, and I'll blame my parents, and my parents will blame someone else. They'd have the mimic the same behaviour as the person that's in addiction. Quite sad, really, isn't it? I spent 30 years in addiction. That's a few decades, that. You know, of trying to kill myself every single day, hoping that I didn't wake up, praying, please God, don't let me wake up. And you know, now, I pray to God that I do wake up. I'm grateful for each and every day that I have on this planet. If you're a family member and you're suffering in silence and can't talk about this stuff, please like this video, get in touch, send a message and I'll get back to you. Take care, and I hope to see you soon with another video.